Well, here we go, part 3. I can't understand what's going on tonight. Everything is, as I can see it, as normal. However, I have had to move away from the main computers to see if it's something to do with all of that. Okay, so here we go again. Emma's back. Charlene is back. Jackie is back. Yes, Belinda is back. Good to see you in there. Kat's back. Keep going. Rune is back. Good, 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 good. Yes, Kat's back. Woo, woo, woo. Kieran, hi Kieran. Thanks for coming in, pal. When am I going to get an invite onto your radio show, Kieran, by the way? Looking forward to that. Nicole is back. Dave is back. Helen is back. Good to see all y'all. Thanks for coming back in again. We might be slightly, I'm going to be honest, totally honest with you guys, we might be short on time tonight because of all these system crashes. So please copy and paste the show and say and just tell everybody that I'm back live here on this system here. Daniel Bloom, hi Daniel, thanks for coming in tonight. And we were dealing with Sonia a little bit earlier there, and sorry to hear about her loss. So it's so difficult. So I am live right now, so that's the good thing. Well, that's one good thing about it all, I suppose. It took 3 attempts to become live. So okay. So so basically, I wanted to see where we are. Here we go. So we got questions and answers now. Karen, sorry, beg your pardon. Hi, Karen. Welcome to the show. Emma, Christine, good to see you all. Thanks for coming in tonight. So I was going to say, I'm being honest here. I've gone straight on to one of my smartphones, and it seems to be the most stable, but I haven't got a huge amount of power. So let's move it along as quickly as possible. Christina Donaldson, Emma Tomlinson, Sharon Watts, and Nicole Dyke are the 4 lovely people who asked me questions tonight, so I will be doing those again. Jeanette's back. Good to see you, Jeanette. And Clary, hi Clary, thanks for coming in tonight. Please copy and paste the show, put it on your Facebook friends page, put it on your Facebook page, and invite your friends. Is what I'm trying to say. Thanks very much for coming in tonight. You guys are superstars so much, and thanks for putting up with this. I'd give up by now if it was me. Jenny's back as well. One of my new golf partners. She knows what I mean. She knows what I mean. Sharon's back. Ian is back. Am I pronouncing it right? Ian, is it Ian? And you just put those weird little things above your eyes, above your letters. So, Lauren, hi Lauren. Damo's back. Hey Damo, thanks for coming in. Bud, see you Tuesday night. Don't forget. Give us a shout, mate, and I'll probably link up with you and go with you. So give me a shout, and we can all link up and go together. Jenny, yes, I know Jenny. Golf time. Lynn Rivers, hi Lynn. Lynn Rivers Lee is in. Natalie Hubble, hi Natalie. Thanks for coming back. I saw you on the previous one. What can I say? We are at the mercy of software. June, hi June. Thanks for coming in tonight. Like I said earlier on, here are the cards that I have for this evening. These are different than the cards that we had last week. These ones here have kind of messages on them. Messages like, sort of like, oh, upside down. They're like that. So it's not a matter of single letter answers. It'll be a little message to you. Lynn, John, Crystal, there's Crystal, and Sherry. Thanks very much for joining in this evening. Some of you sent me a load of messages saying good luck with the studio. You can see this is what happens when we change it all over. We had a whole new computer screens coming in and various bits and pieces of that nature. And, you know, so invariably there are going to be glitches, and this is what's happened this evening. One of my biggest mistakes tonight was clicking update. Shouldn't do that really. Jeanette says, can I have a card, please? Yes. Crystal, hi, you're back, thank God. Well, yes, thank you very much. Julie, Catherine O'Neill, hi, Catherine. And you like this one, says Christine. Good, 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 good. Julie Mitchell, hi, Julie. Thanks very much for coming in tonight, darling. Appreciate it. And as I say, please share it on your Facebook pages and invite all your friends to come and be part of our little show. And welcome to Reach Across Live. This only works with with you guys. Now, as you can see there, I'm constantly shuffling the cards. Now, one of the things about people saying, "Can you pull a card for me, please?" Yes, of course I can. I've got a whole pile in my hand, but it's not a matter of pulling a card. It's a matter of responding to a question that you are asking. Like for example, Catherine, hi, card please. I like your honesty, straight to the point, Catherine. Give me a card, Paul. Stop the yakking. Get on with it. But I can pull a card. However, it has to be in response to a question. Vivian Newman has sent me a request. Hi, Vivian. Thanks very much for joining, and thanks very much for sending me a request. I'm going to see if I can honour those requests, because I'm doing 2 different systems tonight. There you go. I've just accepted your request. How cool is that? So these updates are helping. Yes, but basically the scenario is it's all down to the questions that you guys ask, and then the card hopefully responds that way. Alrighty. So let's have a look. I was dealing with our lovely Sonia earlier, and so sad to hear about the loss of her mom at the beginning of the week. And Jeanette says, I just want things to get better. Okay, Jeanette, let's have a look at you, my darling. Let's have a look at the cards, okay? Mary Jane, hi Mary Jane. Good to see you in there, sweetheart. Thanks very much for coming in. Lola, hi Lola. Chris is back. Hey Chris, thanks for coming back, buddy. Let's go. Well, this one here, I can actually slow it down. Jeanette Vaughn. Okay, Jeanette, let's focus on you first of all. Okay, sweetheart. Do you remember at the beginning of part 1 of tonight's episodes of Reach Across Life, I said we have a thing called the law of attraction. It's real, it's factual, it's been proven, and it's been proven scientifically. We have a thing called the law of attraction. So basically what you give off as an energy, you attract as an energy. Wanting to get things better is that whole basic symptom, the whole basic scenario. In wanting things to get better, Jeanette, you must then give off the energy and give off the thought and the concept and the belief that things are going to get better. They are going to get stronger, and they are going to improve. Not, I hope they get better, I hope they improve, I hope I get stronger. That doesn't come in. They are going to get better. They are going to improve. They are already improving. That's the kind of thing that you want to be having up in here and in the heart. But what we're going to do, Jeanette, is I was literally about to say to my guide, I want to give me a number of the card and 14 come into play. Now, when I get a number like that, I always share it with you, Jeanette, and everybody else, is because the number 14 may be specifically a link for you as well. So let's have a look at the 14th card. So I've just found the cards out, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to go 14 in. So let's have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14th card, Jeanette. Now this is in response for you. Are things going to get better? Okay. Wow. That's all I'm going to say, right? There's the card. Okay. It says Omega. Omega, basically, and the message to you, Jeanette, is quite simply this. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. Ask and you shall receive. Alrighty? Good. I'd like to say hi to Kat for coming back. Thanks for coming back in there, my darling. You're a superstar. Right. Let's go. Sherry says, card in reference to my life issues. Let's see what the card says. Sherry, let's do that. Now, number 1, life issues. What are life issues? Now, as human beings, we have and we have scenarios where we allow life to overtake us instead of us being in control of life. We allow things that really shouldn't be taking control to actually take control. Okay, so we shouldn't do that. So Sherry, what I want to do is not only get you a card, but I want to give you some life hints and tips as well. First and foremost, do you think yourself worthy? This is not... I'm going to talk to Sherry right here, but I'm going to talk to all y'all, okay? Do you think yourself worthy? Are you a good enough person? And basically the answer is, of course you are. Yes, you are a good person. Yes, you are a great person. Do you deserve everything good? Of course I do. Yes, I do. I'm a good person. I do what I can for people. I try and help people along. I try and make things happen for people. I deserve greatness as well. Okay? So the life issues then we need to look at is where there are on your perspective levels. Okay? Are they life changing? Okay? Because those are the ones that you should be actually acknowledging and dealing with first. Are they a bill and I'm having trouble with that? Well, that comes right down in the spectrum. A bill is only it's only a problem with a situation which has an answer. So it's not really going to change your life. You know, so what we need to do is put things into perspective and then deal with the most complicated and the most important first. So there's the little advice levels I want to talk to you about. So let's see what the cards have got to say, Sherry. I have a feeling that's all going to work out quite well. I have a feeling, Sherry, when we're going to be talking in December, obviously we're going to be talking a lot in between that because we're going to keep the show every Sunday, but when we come to December, completely different. I'm getting a black and white feel to this. So in other words, as soon as we head into December, your life will have changed dramatically and significantly enough that you won't have any serious worries. Okay. However, I want to say this to you, Sherry. It's either with yourself or somebody directly connected to you, but we need to have a wee look at the health levels, shall we say, the blood pressure, sleep, that kind of thing. We need to get those kind of all into line. I get the feeling they're all out of line. I keep seeing my symbol for blood sugars, so please be on top of your blood sugars, okay? So the card that I'm getting, being told to take it straight off the top, is the archangel, the angel Fiona. Okay, so let me read that to you because obviously it's going to be a little bit difficult to try and see it from there, but I'll read it to you anyway. Alrighty, Sherry? So basically what it says is, now that you've asked the angels for help, see, that's what I said at the beginning, ask the question. Now that you've asked for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. What did I say to you at the beginning of this little message? Are you deserving? Of course you are. I said that to you. Then I was told to pick up the top deck card. That card. It says, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. That's exactly what it says. See the bottom line? You deserve heaven's help. Sherry, ask and you shall receive. Ratty Ratcliffe is in the house. You know, a little bit earlier this year, I met up with Mark there again, and it was one of those chance meetings that I was asked to go and do a show up at RAF St Morgan, and I've known Mark, oh my God, umpteen years, and we hadn't spoken or seen each other for an awful lot of years, best part 15 years, maybe more, 20 years, and there he was. Came up to me and introduced himself. Hi, I'm Mark Ratcliffe. And I looked at him and went, and you don't know me? And we just went boom. And it's so good to see him again. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with you, pal. Thanks for coming in tonight, Mark. I really appreciate it. Roger, hi. Thanks for coming in tonight, Roger. Emma Jane, hi, Emma. Chris, sorry it went off. Couldn't get you back on. Story of my life, Chris, pal. Story of my life. Deanne, hi, Deanne. Thanks for coming in tonight. Vivian Newman, hi Vivian, I just accepted your friend request, that's why you come and talk to me. This is the first time listening to you, Vivian. I appreciate you taking the time out of your life and coming and listening to this Irishman rabbling on. I really do appreciate you there. And welcome to our little show. I really appreciate that. My lovely pal Jane Hills is sending me some little messages there, but hi Jane, thanks for sending me that message. My back is better. Jane did some Reiki on me this morning. Thank you so much for doing that. Heather O'Loughlin, hey Heather. Christine Harrington, I've just read about the law of attraction because I need my future to improve. I'm ready to be happy again. Christine, well done. A positive step forward will only draw positivity to you. Okay, so moving out there with the whole concept of getting up and going, do you know what? This is gonna happen. I call it the Nike advert. You know, just do it. Just make it happen. Alrighty? So make things happen for yourself, Christine, and get out there and do it. Let's pull a quick card for you here, okay? I'm going to fan the cards out, so I can't see the cards, so I'm looking at the back of them. So I'm going to fan the cards out so that, you know, well, all of you out there in TV world know that I don't lie. So there we go. Christine, I'm going to be drawn to a card. So about your positive actions forward. Just give me 1 second. Where are we? I'm being drawn. Oh, where am I? Up here. Oh, okay. Christinio, here we go. Again, card comes in upside down. Wow! Christine, if I'm going to draw a card for you, based on your energy, why not just go for the best? Why not go to the top of the tree? Like, for example, your Archangel Gabriel. Boom. One of the big guys. You've got some serious people looking after you. Basically what we're saying here, because obviously you can't see the card, so I'll read it to you. Christine, here we go. You have important life purpose, which is involved in communication. And also the arts. Now the arts can take up any level of different things, not just arts as in pictures like the pictures behind me here. Arts are multiples of levels of things. So you've got important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow your insecurities to hold you back, because I will help you. Coming from the Archangel Gabriel, that's massive. You can't get any bigger than that. Michael and Gabriel, two at the top of the tree. What a card to have. Well done. Now get on and make it happen and make us proud. Lynn says, I'm having a problem with attachments. In what way, Lynn? How do you mean attachments, darling? So come and tell me what that means to you, and I'll help you where I can. I'll help you where I can. Sue May, hi Sue, thanks for watching in. Catherine O'Neill, can I have a number 9 with the cards? There you go, Catherine. Ask, you shall receive. Number 9, here it comes, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'm going to ask you a question before I see what this card is. I haven't seen it yet. I'm going to ask you a question. Why number 9? Why did you go towards number 9? Here's the card. Grace and Antoinette. Catherine, Grace and Antoinette. To help you heal this situation, see other people's points of view with compassion. Wow! To help you see the situations that are around you, see other people's points of view with compassion. Okay, we're all ready to win as we're born knowing only life. That's a famous line from a movie. Enter the Dragon. If you're a Bruce Lee fan, I never forgot that when I heard that way back in the 70s. We were all ready to win as we were born knowing only life. But a better person will be able to look at a point of view and see the point of view and go, do you know what? Yeah, I kind of feel right about that, but I need to look at it from different perspectives. That always helps, right? Interesting to see why you chose card number 9. But what a wonderful response. Keep trying, Jeanette. Keep trying, my darling. Joe Hoole, hi Joe. Linda Grayson, hi Linda. Good to see you. With luck, a card for me, says Vivian. Well, Vivian, this is your first time here, okay? Now, picking a card, Vivian, is all well and good, and I am happy to do it. But I always tell people it's more along the lines of responding to a question that you're asking. So, Vivian, more or less, if you're sending up an energy, sending up a question, okay, let's see what happens in relation to that. Okay, I got a load of people sending me questions, sending me requests to be friends tonight. Thank you very much for doing that, Vivian. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to again fan the cards out so I can get a perspective or an energy feel from all of the cards, and then what we'll do is I'll be drawn to one of the cards specifically for you for tonight. Now my feelings are here. We've just come past either at the end of September, maybe mid to end of September. There's a birthday and anniversary in there, because I'm supposed to talk about the 9th month being significant here. But I'm also talking about before we hit October, the end of October, before we hit Halloween, All Hallows Eve, there's another birthday and anniversary. There's another date that's flashing up there, up and down like this, okay? I keep seeing the number 13, as the old saying goes, unlucky for some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count from the back, okay? I'm going to count 13 this way, okay? So give me a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. And by the way, thanks for requesting my friendship, Vivian. I really appreciate it. So the card coming out for you tonight, Vivian, is this. Are you sitting down, Vivian? I hope you are. Woohoo! The angel Chantal. Okay. Do you know why Chantal comes into play? Do you know? No? Okay, let me just put that up there for you. I'll read it to you. It's easier, isn't it? Vivian, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your current existing relationship. So be open to giving and receiving love. So new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. So be open to giving and receiving love. What a perfect card for your very first time here. And thank you. Thanks for coming in. Crystal Donaldson says, I've been ill today. I still feel that way, but I never miss a show. Bless your heart, Crystal. Thank you. Thank you very much. All of us together are going to be sending you a lot of energy right now. Okay, so I want everybody listening in tonight, please do this for me. I want to try something now. Just a sip of water. Excuse me for 1 second. So, what I'd like you to do is just see Crystal's name, Crystal Donaldson. See it, close your eyes, and just see a whole pile of energy moving over and settling around her. You don't have to know what she looks like. You just see a person, Crystal Donaldson, and you see the energy settling around her and moving up and down, clearing the negative energy. Okay? Excuse me. So we're going to send you a lot of love and a lot of good energy. Chris Tomlinson, could you pick a card for me, please, Paul? Yes, of course I can, Chris. Now, Chris, these cards are different from last week, as I was explaining a little bit earlier. These are more messages, okay? I'm a true believer, Chris, in the angelic realm. I believe wholeheartedly in it, and I've interacted with it, I've seen it, I know it's real. So that's one of the reasons why I'll use these every now and again, okay? And my good friend Steve, Stephen Brennan's in the house tonight. Hey Steve, how you pal? I've known that lad since I was a child. Okay, we grew up together in the same street, Steve, in there. We've known each other for a long time. And I met up again with Steve only a few days back, which, do you know what? Warmed my heart. It was brilliant. Let's go back. Just want to pull that back down again. So I did Vivian. Chris Tomlinson. Here we go. So Chris, in yourself and your good lady together, the card will be. It could be selected between you, for you both, or individually. But you guys will have to sort of select. My feelings are that this card is going to be with both y'all. Okay. So here we go. Let's see. 25 is the number I got. 25 straight off the 25. I gotta go through 25 of these. For you, Chris, no worries. Chris, is it like a J-O name, like John, Joe, Jonathan? There's a J-O name I'm supposed to acknowledge around you as well. I'm supposed to talk about that name. Okay. 25. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Chris is probably sitting there laughing his head off at me. Thanks for that, pal. Appreciate it. 25 in the deck. Who did you send that up to? Go on, let's take the mickey out of him. Go to the middle of the deck. Remember, I love doing this, so don't worry. Okay. Chris, what an awesome card. Here's the card. Okay, let me just read that out to you, Chris. It's Azure, the angel Azure. And the message to you tonight, Chris, is this. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force things to happen. So basically, have a little faith, have faith in yourselves, and allow things to move, and they will move, but they are moving, and they will happen in the very, very near future. What a cool card. There you go. Alright, buddy. So there you go. Like I said, there's Steve Brennan. Good to see you, pal. Linda Grayson got here eventually. Hi, Linda, and welcome to our little show. And thanks very much for all of your patience there, girl. You're a superstar. And it said I was busy from literally early morning today. It said something about you and I as our anniversary as friends. So, happy anniversary, pal. Sonia's back. Hey, Sonia. Thanks, sweetheart. Thanks for coming back in. Now, Sonia, what I was saying to you earlier, that the energy that was connected into me hasn't gone. So let me just share that with you. Sonia, I had your mom, the energy that they're referring to that has recently crossed over, we're talking about it being your mom, is with an older male. Okay, an older male opened the energy around me, told me to acknowledge this person as being with him, i.e. your mom. But also want to acknowledge having a female to her side, so it'll be sister-in-law being with her as well, but a female to her side. Of course, there's the friendship level as well, cousin. All would be in that level, okay, generational level. But they were telling me as well that your mum's crossing isn't the only significant date in and around this time. But I am supposed to say to you that you say she crossed over on the Monday. I'm getting a fluctuation between the Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Okay, so either she passed away really, really late into the Tuesday, I don't know, but there's something about her beginning her journey home around the Sunday. Okay, so it leans over and then comes back up again, then goes back down again. So she begins her journey. She understands where she's going, and she's basically walked through the process with her family. So she's with her family, I can absolutely assure, and no signs of illness at all. I'm getting a tapping feeling here at the side, so whether or not she couldn't hear or communicate properly, I don't know, but I'm supposed to acknowledge to say there was hearing scenarios I'm supposed to talk about. Okay. Sonia, here's the message that I'm supposed to give you. Trust yourself. Okay? Don't go running looking, and don't be accepting just people's advice left and right. Trust yourself, trust where you are, trust where you're going. Things are going to work out for you. Okay, they are going to work out. I know it sounds like you're walking in the dark right now, and it feels like you're walking through fog and in the blackness. That's absolutely natural. You're fighting everything. You're fighting all of your senses to say, I want my mom back. I know, I've been there. Okay, but I can tell you this: it's all going to work out. But I need you to get this message. Trust yourself. Okay, trust yourself. If you need me, private message me, Sonia, and I'll help you. Okay. Sandy Marshall is watching. Catherine O'Neill, a card reading of upcoming birth. Did I not just do your reading a second ago, Catherine? Shirley says, absolutely, God bless. Did I not do Catherine? Did I do Catherine a reading earlier? I don't know. I've gone blank. Remind me of that one again in a minute or two, Catherine, okay? Tammy Gillard. Wow, Tammy's in the house. Hi, Tammy. Tammy was, when I first started out becoming sort of more of a high-level professional, Tammy was my PA. Tammy was my personal assistant. And then she went away off, found herself love, and now she's a mommy. But it's good to see you, darling. Really, really good to see you. Stevie says to me, as long as you know me. Stevie Brennan, absolutely, absolutely brilliant. Paul, says Belinda, a person has made me ill as a result of stress from their lives. What does the future hold for me? Karma would be good. Okay, what a fantastic question, Belinda. Now, first of all, let me just say, I've known Belinda Larter and a long time. She's one of the most loving and most just generous people that I've ever had the privilege of knowing. We worked together in a place which feels like about 100 years ago now, but that nonetheless. I know Belinda. Belinda does not attract negativity to her. So, karma would be good. Now, a lot of people go, yep, karma's going to get him. Karma will get them. Karma will get him. Okay. Remember what I said to you guys earlier? Yes, karma will work. Karma will work. But remember what I said to you earlier? What you give off as a person is what you're going to attract. So, have a think about it for a second. What you give off as an energy is what you're going to attract. So if you're busy trying to send negative karma, oh, negative karma, get him. Look at my face. What am I giving off? I'm giving that. I'm going to attract that to me. Okay? My advice is this. Okay? You're stressed out. Then contact me and I will teach you meditation. I will teach you how to clear all of that negative energy. I will teach you how to clear your senses. I'll teach you how to bring yourself back to you. Okay? Now, some of you have responded to a message that I put up yesterday, I think it was. Coming up very shortly is the new self-development program that's going to be used on YouTube. You're going to have to link into that and when that comes out. But it will teach you things like I've just been talking about. How to reunite yourself with yourself and how to understand who you are as a person. Getting rid of all of the things that you don't need. Things that people have bombarded you with and said, you need to be this, you need to be that, you need to learn this, you need to that. Alright? Rubbish. Okay? We'll get you back to who you are, where you're going, where you're going to want to go, and how to get there. Simple as that. So, going back to Linda's question, Belinda's question, and I'm going to do a card for you in a second. Belinda, karma will work its way through, but don't you spend your time, your life, and your energy focused on negativity, because you'll draw that to you. Let that take its own way. Learn from the situation, understand the situation, learn from it. From within any negativity, there is always a lesson. Okay, I'll not do that again. I've learned that lesson. Take the good, take the positivity out of any situation. There is always a positive thing within any negative situation. Just find it. Take that out, take the lesson, but let go of all of the rest. Let it go. Just, you don't need it, just get rid of it, okay? If I was to turn to you this and say this to you, I tell you what, you guys need negative comment to you every single day so you can learn. You need negative. You need negative comment to you every day. You'd soon go, I don't think so, pal. I don't want nothing to do with that. That's the right answer, because you don't need it. So don't do it, okay? Don't associate. You've dealt with the situation. It is now history. It's behind you. What's in front of you is important. History behind. What's in front of you is important. Keep your eyes forward. So go forward with the situation and allow yourself to grow and love again. Alright? Let's find out what the card has to say. For my lovely pal Belinda. 11. What a nice number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Very angelic number, by the way, Belinda. Here's the card. Are you ready for this, Belinda? You know, I'm racking my brain to remember your name when I first met you. You got married, you became a large, and I've forgotten your first name. I've forgotten what it was. Anyway, you have selected the angel Teresa. Now look at this. Look at her. Loving, warming, guiding. You ready? Bearing in mind, this is in relation to that lovely post you've sent to me. Here we go. Here's the response. Time out. What a start. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to take care of yourself. Look at the amount of cards that I could select. Look. Okay? Any of those cards. I get told by my guides, choose the number 11, so I go back to that. I choose the number 11, and that's it. Did it upside down again. There we go. So I'll read it one more time for you, Belinda. Time out. You've been busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. What a really, really great message. Think about it. So, let's go on down here. Juanita! Hi, Juanita. Amanda Kate. Hi, Amanda Kate. Tammy says, if you have time, I would love a card. Okay, Tammy, I will do a card for you. You were an excellent PA way back in the day when I was starting out. You were a great help to me. You were very motivating and helping me get on. And I really do appreciate you doing that. I really, really do. So I will do that for you. Just give me a second. Could I ask all of y'all, just for a moment, if you're listening to me, could you please not send me any private messages, any the messengers, just while we're on, because what happens is it comes onto the screen and it starts blocking the screen up and I can't see. I can't respond to them, so don't message me during the show. Message me after the show, by all means. Please do. So, for my lovely pal Tammy Gillard, and who I'd love to see again, Tammy, I think I got a message from Viv that she wants me to come up to up to the house. I am ridiculously busy at the minute, but I'm going to try and see if I can get some time to get up. Alright, so let's have a look for Tammy. Where are we? Yeah, 23. Okay, I've got it. 23 is the number. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 1, 2, les trois, 23. Before I go into these cards, Tammy, I have to say this to you. Be aware of the orbs that are around you. That's an older gentleman, like a grandfather figure around you, who's trying to get your attention, okay? Now, either the grandfather figure has a connection to your kid, your wannabe children, but I'm getting a parallel. So there's a birthday, name, date, something along those lines that says to of. So the older gentleman who's around me, the grandfather figure, who's acknowledging being around you, is also telling me that he has a birthday, a date, or a name of 2 people. One here, that'll be below you, so one of your children, and one in spirit. Okay, so which is the older male. So it's important that I'm supposed to give that across to you. Now he's creating the orbs, so the flashes and the little orbs. So he's letting you know he's around you. Okay. Let's have a look. You've got the Archangel Celeste, a very, very, very powerful angel. Okay. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in new positive energy, Tammy. One more time. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is imminent. It's in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. Isn't that amazing? That card relating to work, then you and I work together. How cool is that? Let me just get on to some questions before we go into any more cards, if you don't mind, guys. Emma Tomlinson said, can I have a card tonight? Yes, Emma, we'll do a card for you. Hopefully you're in here. Sharon Watts, what a great question. Does your aura change colour, or does it always stay the same? Well, the aura, the colours that go to make up the aura, Sharon, they don't change, okay? So they're made up of the chakra colours all the way around. What happens is some of the auras will deflate, some will inflate. I'm just using it that way because it's easy to get it in your head. So when you're happy and well and everything's brilliant, your aura increases. It goes exponentially right out, and the colours match. Say, for example, you are very sad through the loss of a friend, family, or pet. Then your heart chakra will be sad and your communication levels will be low. So the colours blue and green and yellow, which is blue, green, yellow, they will start to shrink down, okay? The overall aura colour will then be affected by this, because the multiples of colours all at the highest will create white, because all of the positive light, positive energies create light. So if we have then say 2 or 3 of those colours shrinking, then that's going to affect the outer colour of your aura. So in a way, yes, it does, but it's not that the auras or the colours change, they just become less. So if you have a very sharp green, which is the colour of the heart chakra, and it's a sharp, vibrant green, but if you're sad, that green comes down more like a pale, so therefore it'll decrease. So hopefully that'll help you out that way. Alright. Angie says, does a black feather mean anything, as one appeared in front of my son Kian? No, not necessarily. It's been also known, a lot of people go, white feather, angel, black feather must be negative. Absolute rubbish. Yes, white feathers are one of what's referred to as the calling card of the angels, but white feathers are also beg your pardon, calling cards for loved ones who have crossed over. Yes, they're more acknowledged as being linked to angels, but they can also be linked to families who crossed over. A black feather is no less, but a black feather, for example, my Native American name is the Raven. I was given the name the Raven by a Native American tribe, which I hold in a massive honour. And in that, the Raven means he who walks in both worlds. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. Give me 1 second. I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second. Okay. This wonderful tribe of Native American people made this for me. You look at that. So they gave me and christened me with the name the Raven. Let me just get that up so you guys can see it properly. Okay, and then let me just show you. Check that out. Hand painted onto a feather. Look at the colour of the feather. This is an eagle feather. Okay, but I was christened in the United States to a tribe, and they gave me the name the Raven. How cool is that? It means he who walks in both worlds. Okay, and they sent that to me as a measure of my connection. So I'm just going to set that down there gently. So a black feather doesn't mean negative at all. It can mean just be a calling card. Alrighty? So it doesn't mean anything bad. So don't assume. But remember what I've told you all the way through tonight's show. What energy you give off, you attract. Alright? Be aware of that. Angie, there you go. Linda Grayson says, I need a card. Well, since it's our birthday is pals. I will do a card for you right now, Linda, so hang out close to me for a second. Okay, Linda, very first, before we go any further, Stevie, I'll do a card for you in a second, pal. Just hang on for 2 seconds. Just let me bring that back down. Linda, I have an older female around you at the moment. I'm getting a maternal connection, like a mother-grandmother figure. Either we have an anniversary that's a new anniversary for somebody who's crossed over. Like, for example, say someone who's crossed over maybe just about a year ago now. We have maybe a new anniversary there. But I'm also getting a feeling of maternal. I get this maternal connection. So, mother, grandmother figure around you wants to be acknowledged as being around you. They tell me to talk about the 11th of a month. So, January through to December, the 11th of a month is significant, or the 11th month, of course, November, being significant with the birthday and anniversary connected into that. There's a C of K name I'm supposed to be acknowledged, like Catherine, Kate, Karen. That kind of a name is supposed to be acknowledged as being around you as well. And I'm also talking about being acknowledging of younger energies being with them on the other side of life. Let me just pull that back down. Okay. So let's move, and I can't stop it. So Linda, I need you to come back to me really, really quickly, to come back into me, and so I know that you're connected to me here still. So I want to pull this card for you. 21. I'm supposed to talk about 21 as being significant. Remember, when I give the number out to you as well, it's not just the number of the card, but it's a significance. And by the way, I just want to show you something. Here's all the cards that have been chosen earlier. And this is the deck that remains. I always take it from the deck that remains so we don't choose the same card twice. Okay? So, Linda, 21. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. There we go. Okay, so the system's decided I'm not here because I sat still too long. I said, oh, he must have gone, so off we go. Right, okay, Linda. Here we are, my sweetheart. You have been given... Now, please have a wee think about what I've said to you. The 11th month, or the 11th of a month, is significant. See a K name to be acknowledged. We must be coming up on a birthday or an anniversary of someone within maybe a period of a year where they've crossed over. And I'm getting an older female with a maternal connection, so it's going to be a mother grandmother figure around you. The card that's come out for you tonight, Linda, is Vanessa, the angel Vanessa. Let's have a look. Linda, to make your decisions, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes you away from it? So making your decisions, which way brings you towards your divine purpose? Now, don't overthink that message. It doesn't mean which brings you closer to God. It means which brings you closer to happiness. Alright? Which makes your life the happiest. So have a look at that, which takes you towards the happiness and which takes you away from it. Alright? And then build up your situations and build up your messages, build up your thoughts, your ideas and your decisions with all of that under that heading. Alright? Here you go. Whoo! Let's have a quick peek. If I haven't got to you guys, because the messages move up so fast, I don't get to see them. I'm not ignoring you. Please don't assume that I'm ignoring it. I'm not. If I haven't seen your message, I genuinely haven't seen it. So please post it again. You're not annoying me. You're not bugging me. Please post it again. Chris says to me, I need some inspiration. Can you help thinking of doing something new? Well, your message earlier on was about just that, wasn't it? It was exactly about doing that and keeping it up and not giving up. So definitely, yeah, by all means, you know, put your heart and soul into it. If you put your heart and soul and your thoughts into any decision moving forward, you'll never get it wrong. All right. Nikki Bales, hi Nikki, I haven't seen you for a while. Let's just pull that back down. Oh, okay, let's bring it back down. Oh, Nikki Bales, come back to me again and tell me that you're here. Okay. Vivian Newman is saying no. Why? I don't know what that means. Joe Marsden, Tracy Miranda. Hi, Tracy. Bernadette Galway. Hi, Bernadette. Joe Marsden says blessings. Oh, bless your heart. Thanks very much for here. Stevie's first time too. Thank you, Paul, says Vivian Newman. Clearly, I'm missing a whole pile of information. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom because I think I'm reliving messages from earlier on. Julie Milne is watching. Oh, Linda says, I understand and thank you. Oh, bless your heart, Linda. There you go. Sherry says, thank you again. Thank you very much. Any card along the love thing for Joe? Along the love thing. We're going to run out of time anytime soon, so I'll need to get on with this, really. Joe, let me have a look. Oh. Yeah, okay, Joe, that's the card I'm supposed to give you. Oh, you're going to love this, Joe. You ready? The Archangel Daniel. And he says, I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. But you just fell over a chair. Coffee all over the place. I am the angel of marriage and I'm assisting you right now. Marriage. Yes, okay, marriage means the marriage, the whole thing that we understand marriage is. But marriage doesn't necessarily mean I am married. It means a marriage between two people. A marriage of thought, love and affection. It doesn't have to be as in, you know, husband and wife. It doesn't have to be like that. But in that situation where you are, as for what you asked, you see what you asked, and that card come out of that deck, I am assisting you in that right now. So it's looking like you're, well, if you've got the angel Daniel working with you, you're not going to fall wrong. That's not going to go wrong. You are going to be right on top of what's going to happen, and it's going to happen for the right reasons, which is probably more important. All right. Julie Milne is watching. Good to see you. Nikki Bale says, can I have a card? First time here, Nikki. Right, Nikki. And if this is your first time here, welcome. And thanks very much for being here. Carol Young is in the room with us here tonight. She goes, pretty please, can I have a card? I will try and get to you, Carol. I speak to Carol pretty much every single day. So, what I will try and do is get around as many of the new people as possible tonight. And Carol, I'll talk to you later on if I don't get through to you tonight, so don't worry. Nikki Bales. Now, Nikki, here's the thing. I can do cards for you. I can choose cards, and I'm going to shuffle them while I'm talking to you. But the cards respond to a question, Nikki, rather than can I just have a card? You know, because the messages that are on the cards can't just relate to whatever. They have to relate to a life, a situation, a scenario. Okay, if you understand what I mean, which I'm no doubt that you do. So, I'm going to choose a card, assuming that in your mind and in your heart you've already chosen a question. Okay. So, oh, there we go. That thing came flying out at me, so we're going to go with that. For you, my darling. Who asked me that question there? Nikki Bales. I'm here. Good to see you, Nikki. So let's go back down to Nikki's question. Nikki, am I with the right person? Good question. All right. Now, before I even read this, there's the card. That's the card that's been chosen for you. That card, right? I haven't read it yet, but let me just bring that back down. The question is, Nikki, the person that would know if you're with the right person is the person that's asking me that question, i.e., you. Okay, you will know because your connections are here as well as here. All right, your connections as a human being are on more levels than you can possibly understand. Okay, but I'm going to do the answer for you quickly because we're running out of time. I am the angel of abundance. You receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of that and how it will happen. You could be looking at the question that you asked tonight was, am I with the right person? The answer you got back was, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. But the bottom line of that is, I can't do it because the bottom line of that is have faith. So basically the answer that I'm going to pick out of this one here for you is quite simply this, that you're being already shown about where you need to be in your life. You're being shown about where you need to be in your life, okay? But you can only I could sit with you every single day and I could give you messages every single day. It's up to you to make those messages work, take them on board, use the information to better your life or not. That's called freedom of choice. So at the end of the day, you need to sit down and evaluate what is important and what takes you closer to your divine purpose, and like a card said earlier, or what takes you away from it. And your divine purpose is not, takes you closer to being religious. It's what's making your heart swell and be a better person to yourself. And in being a better person to yourself, you become better within, and then you obviously then will allow that to filter out to all of the people around you. So even though you asked one single question, there's a multiple of answers there. Julie Mitchell says, hi Paul. Hi Julie, good to see you in there. Lisa says, is my dad with my brother? If your family have crossed over, my sweetheart Lisa, if your family have crossed over, I can absolutely guarantee you, yes, they are together. I can guarantee it. I'm not even going to have to think about it. I know fact that our friends and family who cross over all link up again. Okay, so there we go. May I have a card regarding my future plans, says Maria Walker. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fly through this because we are really, really running out of time tonight. So, here we go. Maria. Okay, I'm just going to fan out and be drawn to the energy for you. So I'm calling in Shan, my guide. And I got to go to do one for Steve. Stevie, hope you're still with us tonight. Stevie Brennan. I promised I'd do him a card as well, so give me a second. And Emma Tomlinson and Nicole Dyke. So, if you guys, is Emma Tomlinson and Nicole Dyke, if you're part of the show, then I need you to let me know you're here. Okay, so, Maria. Okay, where am I drawing with these cards? Come on, Sean, please card me. Ooh, she's feisty this evening. Where? It's in here. Maria, for you, darling. About your near future. Here we go. So I'll go straight into this. I'm leading you toward the answer for your prayers. Wow. I'm leading you toward the answer of your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps I am communicating through intuition, thoughts, and dreams. How cool is that? There you go. That's the card that came out for you. Do you see the angel guiding the children along? Okay, in the little picture there. It's the angel Adriana for you, Maria. And it says, I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps I am communicating to you through intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Like I say, ask and you shall receive. Linda says, thank you for the card and much love sent. Bless your heart, and you're very, very, very welcome. Jackie says, will my job situation change? Okay, I want to do Jackie, and then I want to do one for Stevie Brennan. Give me a second. Okay, as I shuffle these cards away, you can see them being shuffled good, because I like to see people to see everything open and honest. Oh, okay, there we go. That's the card. Jackie Pierce. Jackie, I actually, before I even look at this card, I'm actually going to say, yes, they're going to change, but not in the way you think. Okay? I don't think they're going to change in the way you think. Okay? I get the feeling and the energy that I'm getting put around me is telling me it's going to split. It's going to go two ways. I see you still working or doing whatever it is that you're going to be doing, but another opportunity goes in alongside of it for you to be able to do two things. Okay. Indriel is the card that came out for you, my darling. I'll read that to you right now. My lovely Jackie, who supports us every week, week in, week out, and thank you very much, Jackie. You're a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love, a bit like an angel upon the earth of its inhabitants. So, what a unique answer. I don't know how that affects you, Jackie. It'd be interesting to find out. So the Indriel is, you are a light worker. There's the key. That's the message. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth of its inhabitants. That tells me you're going to be working with a situation where you're going to help people. I'm getting a Red Cross connected to that, so I don't know whether you're going to be working with something that connects you to healthcare in some way. But I'd be really, really interested to find that out. Before I actually go down any further, Stephen Brennan, Meadowbrook. We had a good reminisce. We lived in a place in Ireland called Meadowbrook. We grew up at a time where all of our doors were left open and mums and dads would pop in and out of each other's houses. Days when Stephen and I were children and our parents had a job getting us in the house. Not like today, we have a job getting them out of the house. They're too interested in being on their iPhones and iPads and this and that and the other. But in the days where the parents would out and scream, come in, you gotta go home to bed. You gotta go to bed, you get up for school in the morning, all that kind of stuff. And we grew up in a wondrous time. This time of the year was amazing back in the childhood when Stephen and I were kids. Halloween, or the lead up to Halloween, was amazing. We had so much great fun, much great energy. And what I try to do in my daily work across the globe is try to reinstill that energy, that love, that fun, that connection. We don't lose it, folks. We don't lose it. It stays with us. As I'm talking about that, reminiscing with Steve, I'm sure you're picking that energy up and locking it into your own history so that you haven't lost it. Just bring it back up again and use it again. People say, oh, stop acting like a child. Why? Here's the best time of your life. Act like a child. Have fun. I tell you what you all to do. Go and set up a Halloween party for this year. Dunking for apples, you remember? Head in the water, dunking for apples. Apples hanging from the ceiling where you can only bite it, but you keep your hands behind your back. Toffee apples, loads of sweets, fireworks. Go and make it happen. Have fun. Okay? Stevie Brennan, card. You ready? Stevie, right? Patience. Now is the time for you to learn and study and gather information. Enjoy being a student, Stephen, because the future will synthesize your knowledge into action. Woo! Cool. Read that again. Now is the time for you to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into actions. What a brilliant, brilliant message from my pal Steve. Simon Hills is watching. Hi, Simon. Good to see you, pal. Wendy Powell, will I change jobs soon? Not liking my job right now. Wendy, what a fantastic message. Nikki Bale says, yeah, that's another issue going on. Oh, right, okay, Nikki. Well, maybe the answer was more important for you to give you to the other situation than the one you asked. All right. PM me, Nikki, and we'll have a chat. Anyway, Wendy Powell, will I change my job soon? Not liking my job right now. Okay. Tonight's clearly a message about delivering to you, all of you wonderful people out there in TV land, messages about how to look upon life and how to look upon situations. When you come to my live shows, by the way, I mean, I never use cards when I'm doing my live stage shows. They're you know, I'll come on stage and I'm a medium, a psychic medium, and I work off and bring messages through, blah, blah, blah. But the messages from spirit aren't always, I've got my grandmother around you, I've got your grandmother here, she wants me to say she's this height, that small, she's this name, that name, she died of this illness, she's around you. No, it's about saying, look, I'm talking to Paul, therefore I'm okay. That's the message. I'm talking to Paul, I've verified who I am, and I'm okay. So, get on with living. That's the big message to all of you. Get on with life. If you want to honour those who have crossed ahead of us, then be the best you can be here. Get on and be the best you can be. And don't live life with regrets. Regrets are only negative. Get rid of them, okay? Live the life to the max. Enjoy your life to the max, and you will pass that energy on down, okay? Honour those who have crossed over by being the best you can be here. That's the message. My point to our lovely Wendy, if you're not enjoying your job, my darling, you're wasting your time. Okay? I've always said to my children, when you choose a career, choose something you love and you will never work a day in your life. Think about that. If you go to work and you're working at a job that you absolutely enjoy, it doesn't matter what it is, if you're really, really enjoying it, then you're not working because you're doing something you love. And when you come home from that, and you come home to your family, you're not thinking about your work because you've enjoyed it. Alrighty? Okay. So hopefully that helps you, my sweetheart. My advice to you, Wendy, is to go and change your job if you can't. No, let me retract. Let me spin that back a little bit. Don't. Go and talk to the people that are good for you in your work and say, listen guys, I'm not getting out of this what I want. And work with them to get everything that you want out of it. All right? Nicola Hall is watching. Hi, Nicola. Lynn Rivers. Lynn says, card please if you have the time. I just want to know who or what is around me taking my energy. Linda, or Lynn, sorry, I beg your pardon, not Linda. Lynn. I don't have to go into the cards to do that. I don't have to, because I got an instantaneous picture that my guides put to me, which is a mirror. Okay, when I see a mirror like the way it did, that means you have what we refer to as a psychic vampire. Okay, a psychic vampire isn't somebody who's crossed; it's somebody who's around you. Okay, psychic vampires are people who come to you and they sit down with you and they go, "Oh, hi, Lynn. Oh, make us a cup of tea." So you have a cup of tea and they sit and they minge and they moan and they whine and nothing's ever right and that person's always doing wrong and this person, and by the time they leave you, you're knackered, you're drawn, you're like, oh my God, you know. We call them psychic vampires. Now, they just basically suck the energy out of you, and you have one around you. Okay. Now here's how you combat them. Now my symbol for this person, I beg your pardon. I've got some stuck in my chest. My symbol for this person is a mirror. Okay? So what you do, Lynn, is when this person comes to you, and they'll keep coming to you until they stop getting energy, you sit down and you talk to them like I'm talking to you now. And you'll be polite, and because you're a polite, loving person. But imagine between you there's a huge mirror. Now it's called a two-way mirror. In other words, you can see them, But like, you know, like an ambulance, you can see out of the ambulance, but people can't see in. It's called a two-way. So you can see out, or you can see through them through the mirror, but they start seeing themselves. They start seeing their reflection, and they start backing off. And it's not you telling them, look, you're annoying me, get out of my life. They will just start to pull away from you and leave you alone. Try that. Okay, Lynn? Try that. And then come back to me. First card off the deck for you. Wow, what a brilliant card for you, Lynn. It's the angel Rochelle. So, Lynn Rivers Lee. As you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. As you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. What a cool card. Whew. John Fuller's watching. Hey, John. Margaret French. Hi, Margaret. Thanks for coming in tonight. Joanne Summerfruit. What a cool name. I love that. I very recently left a long time, very negative employment situation. Do you see me getting a new job quickly? And am I opening up metaphysically rapidly? Do you also see that in me? Would you please? Okay, Joanne Summerfruit Yadu. Number one is if you feel that your energies are opening and starting to progress, then you will be moved through things of your life. You'll start to be pulled left, pushed forward, turned right, pushed forward, till you start getting into the situation where if this happens, where you go like that, and you straighten up. Okay, you put too much in your question for me to see, so I'm just sorry I couldn't see the rest of it. But the scenario is quite simply this: once you've balanced all of the energies around of your life, then you'll be open to new positions, and they will find you. I don't see that as being too long. I see that somewhere in the regions of 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, but I don't see it as being too long. Something is going to come up, and someone already knows that you're now available to be able to work with them, and that's going to happen. But I love your name. Nicole. Okay, Nicole, I did promise you a card. You did very kindly post up on my Facebook page earlier on, so let's have a quick peek for you. And my lovely Emma Tomlinson, and still here. What energy do I give off as a person? And there's a card for me. Well, the energy you give off as a person, Emma, we'll talk about in a second. We'll do Nicole first, and then we'll get you. Well, I'll do both y'all. So here we go. So I'm not getting a number for Nicole, so I'm going to spread out the cards, and I'm going to select them through feel and guidance, through my guides, your friends and family who've crossed over. They will guide me towards being able to give you a message. Alright, so here we go. And just to let you know, look, let me show you. Look at the amount of cards I've read tonight. All those cards I read tonight. They're not in the pile. They're separate from the pile. So here we go. Nicole, first of all, the very first thing I see around you, my sweetheart, is education. There's an educational scenario going on around you. So there's either going to be the learning of a new... a completely new career scenario, or learning of something new within your career. I don't know, but education is coming in and around you to let you know that you are going to move forward. When I see education around someone, it's always a positive. It's always a move forward. Bringing in something new always helps you move forward. You can't move backwards by learning, can you? So it's a great thing. It's a great symbol to have around you. I'm getting educational things around you that I'm supposed to acknowledge. So let's have a look at that straight off the bat. Also, I'm getting a short trip, Nicole, that needs to happen. Okay, a short trip. So if you've got to go to another town, another city, another county, maybe even another country, I don't know. If the other country is quite close to you, then that short trip needs to happen. Okay, because bridges need to be mended, or rebuilt, or built. Okay, but it needs to happen, and it's got to be working with you, and it's coming up. It's already imminent. So within weeks, not months or years, weeks. It's got to be that one, isn't it? There we go. Nicole, what have we got? Oh, Nicole, you dark horse, you dark horse, Mystique. Keep charging ahead. What did I say to you? Education, moving forward. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous... Breaking them in. So keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Isn't it amazing that every message that I've given tonight has all been linked into how, the law of attraction? If you're expecting miraculous situations to appear and miraculous solutions, then they will. Expect it. Don't hope. Expect, Nicole, and it's going to work out for you. But what a cool card. There you go. Going down to my lovely Emma, because Emma posted a question there earlier. I'm just looking up at Emma's. Can I have a card tonight? Simple as that. Yes, of course you can. And thank you for asking. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, Emma. Alright? Just let me just get these cards. There we go. There we go. A Seraphina, Emma, for you, my darling. Seraphina. What energy do I give off? That was the question you asked me. Well, the energy is kind of like... Your energy will be associated to you, the person that you are, how you think, how you evaluate life, how you evaluate scenarios in your life, and what you think. Are you one of these people... it's quite simply this. Let me just put things to you. Scenarios that you can then learn from. Are you one of these people that go... yeah, it's good, but for every good there has to be a bad. That's wrong thinking. Okay, are you one of these people that uses the phrase "yeah, but" a lot? Yeah, but. Okay, all that is negative thinking. Okay, when something good happens to you, you're deserving of it. Be sort of open to the concept that you are actually deserving of it, and accept it for it being a gift to you. Be thankful for it. Okay. Now, the energy you give off, once you're thankful and honest and open and happy about who you are, then you will attract that to you, and that's the right energy to give off. Wow. Here we go, Emma. Seraphina. Seraphina says to you, Emma, tonight, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming into your family now. You gotta go and tell the other half something. It does. Yes, it could mean that as a baby coming to the family, but not necessarily directly to you. Be through, through brothers, sisters, children, whatever. But whatever it is coming your way, my darling, is bringing a lot of love and a lot of happiness with it. Good. Okay, let's walk on down here. Maria says, brilliant, thanks for the upliftment, and we're very glad to hear it. And you're very, very welcome, Maria. You're very welcome. Lynn Rivers says, if you get back to me, that would be great. Talk to me a bit later on, Lynn. I'll tell you what. That's what has happened, is they brought me right back up to the start of all the messages again. Where are we? Julia Nagyoff is watching. Hi, Julia. Thanks for coming in. Tracy Craig. Bruce. Hey, Bruce. Bruce, how are you, pal? Are you still in California? I was talking about you today, Bruce. I was talking about you today. Isn't that amazing? Then you turn up here. That's just absolutely mind-blowing amazing. Simon Barrett. Hi, Simon. Good to see you too. And Nicole, obviously, I've just been speaking with Nicole. You're so accurate. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Nicole. Jason Gilmartin, I beg your pardon, is watching. Thanks very much for coming in tonight, Jason. And Jason says, can I have a card? Do you know what, Jason? Yes, you can. Can I have it? Yes, you can. Can I have it? Okay, here we go. How cool to see Bruce tonight. If you're still watching, Bruce, how cool to see you, sir. Thanks very much for coming in. Jason, alright. Jason, first and foremost, I don't know who around you crosses over, but it's connected to engineering, potentially building, like building or engineering, that I'm supposed to acknowledge are being around you, okay? The 14th is significant here that I'm supposed to acknowledge. So the 14th of a month, obviously it can't be the 14th month, we haven't got 14 months, but the 14th of a month is significant. I'm supposed to acknowledge that as being around you. Alrighty? So, where's he gone? I've got to bring that back down again. Jason Gilmartin. Okay, Jason. First and foremost, before we even choose a card, I haven't even chosen a card yet, but first and foremost, Jason, I need to say this to you. I need you to be open in your heart. Open with your emotions and open with being able to receive emotions. I'm kind of getting the feeling there's a closure needed to happen, or there's a closure happening with you that needs to be sorted out pretty quick. So the green chakra, the heart chakra point, is something that needs to be acknowledged and being dealt with, and in a very, very positive way. Okay, so open your heart and be open to receiving and giving love, and be open to receiving love, or being open to clearing that emotion down so that you think better in that area of your life. Okay, so let's look at the card that I'm supposed to elect for you. Hopefully you understood what I mean by that. But just don't be so tight here. Don't be so locked down here. Be open. Okay. Let's have a look. Jason, I'm always drawn to the card, so I'm going to do that for you right now. I'm getting the feeling being, where am I? I get a feeling of where I'm being drawn to it. Oh, it is right up here at the front, okay. Here we go. This card here. So, Jason. Well, I don't know what your question was, my buddy, but the angel Desiree is with you. And the message on that particular card, Jason Gilmartin, this is for you. No, conditions are not favourable right now. Wait or look into other options. Ask your angels for help and guidance, and they will comfort you. One more time. No, Jason. Conditions are not favourable right now. Wait or look into other options, and ask the angels to help and guide and comfort you. So hopefully that helped you out, pal. Alright? So that feeling, it could be the love of what you're doing. Remember what I said. Chris says, thank you, Paul, you're so helpful and we love you. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Dan Stretch is watching. Hi, Dan. Karen says, could I have a card, please, Paul? Well, I've got the cards all out open here for you, Karen. So let's have a look at your lovely face there. What I'm doing is I'm looking at your face so I can get a connection with the energy. And Karen, let's have a look. It's down in here. Okay, Karen, as I'm being pulled to this card, that's the card, I want to say to you this, okay? I've got an older female, but connects in on Dad's side of the family for you, okay? So it'll be a mother-in-law or a grandmother that comes in on Dad's side of the family, okay? I'm supposed to acknowledge that energy as being around you, okay? I'm supposed to talk about the ring for some reason. They're telling me to talk about the ring. The ring, that's what I'm supposed to say. But I want you to do something for me, please. Please either have your blood pressure or your blood sugar checked. Okay, Karen? So please have your blood pressure or your blood sugar checked. I'm getting a little bit of an MOT scenario needing to happen in that field, okay? The message that comes for you, Karen, is from the angel Athena. Okay, the angel Athena. And the message is this. It's safe for you now to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in loving ways that benefits others as well as yourself. Basically, what that means is quite simply this: you are ready to be taking control. Take control of either the family or the family circle scenario. You're being helped and being driven and being guided to help people within that family circle, so that you step up to the plate and go, right, you know what? Here's the way we're going to handle this, and it's going to work out well for you. All right, Karen? Well done. Beautiful card, by the way. What's on, Paul? This is Dan. All right, Matt? My son wants to go into engineering. There you go, Jason. There you go. And it's a good choice. Okay. Jason, I'm also getting a militarial feel about this as well. So either someone has crossed over who had a militarial background and an engineering background. I'm supposed to acknowledge that as well. But the engineering side of things is going to work out. Don't worry. Okay? Jeff Frost. Hi, Jeff. Jason says you split up with his girlfriend. That's the heart chakra. I'm with you, pal. Don't worry. John says I can't find your phone problems. PM me. I'll do that for you, bud. Tina Walker. Hi, Tina. Good to see you in there. Jason says brilliant. Needed that message. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Natalie Eden. What a beautiful name. And you're watching. Thank you for watching. Jeff says to me, Paul, any chance of a quick card? Yes, Jeff. I've got the card still spread out in my hand now. Let me look at your picture. I can't see a picture. Oh, yes, I can. Let me just pick that picture for you, Jeff. Hope you're well, by the way. And I have, thanks very much for coming in tonight. Thanks for taking the time out. Okay, Jeff. Let's have a quick peek for a card for you, buddy. Okay. Oh, oddly enough, it's right next to the last card. There we go. Jeff, remember, these only respond to the questions that you've got up in here and in here, okay? And here we go. And we're nearly out of time, folks. I need to get on with this. So for Jeff Frost, who is an avid watcher of my shows, thank you for your support, Jeff. You've got the Archangel Shanti. And the Archangel Shanti's message to you tonight, Jeff, is this. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. The angel of peace. I bring you new peace, new tranquility, and a smoother road ahead, Jeff. Mate, quite simply that means this. What the turmoil you've been going through is over. It's done. The road ahead is going to be smoother and more powerful and more profitable. Profitable not necessarily financially, profitable in that it's going to make your life better. What a brilliant, brilliant card. Just want to show you guys something. Like, that's the amount of cards that I've read tonight. Okay, we're nearly out of time here, my lovely peoples. Jason says, my granddad. Thanks, mate. You're welcome. Your granddad was an engineer. There you go. You're welcome. How are you feeling? Says Tina. I'm feeling a lot better, Tina. Few odds and bods, but I'm doing a lot better. The knee is still giving me jip, but all the other symptoms have sort of left me, so I'm getting stronger that way. But thank you, Tina, for asking. I really appreciate it. Well, I can't believe, crikey. So that's the main deck. Okay, there. Let me show you. I want to show you something. This is the amount of reads we did tonight. You'll all say, "Oh no, you did them." No. We do them together. We're all together. That's the main deck. There's the amount of reads we did. Check that out. Crikey. Almost 50% of the deck. Could I send some healing, please? Could you send me some healing? Absolutely. Please do. Always in need of healing. Hi, Simon Barrett says, Paul, anything from me tonight would be appreciated. Okay. Well, I've still got the cards in my hand, and we're nearly out of time, Simon, but give me a second. Mrs. had a reading last week. I think my grandfather came through. And was wicked. Thanks, says Dan. Oh, Dan, absolute pleasure, and I really do mean it. And thanks very much for coming back and just giving me the feedback. I genuinely, really do mean that. Thank you. Okay, Simon, give me a second, Simon. Okay, Simon. First and foremost, let me just say this. The very first thing I see around you is musical notes. Okay? Musical notes. Now, before you jump into trying to put that in your life, let me just tell you what musical notes means to me. Number one, it means to me you're connected to music. Music is a big thing and it means something to you. And number two, it means prayer. Okay? I see someone's praying. I see it as musical notes. Because your friends and family who have crossed over, they get that energy like musical notes. Now, a prayer doesn't have to be, Our Father who art in heaven. It doesn't mean that at all. When you're talking to someone who's crossed over from here, from your heart, with passion, then it comes out as prayer. Okay, so that's what I got to say to you, Simon. So I'm seeing those musical notes around you. So when you're sending energy up to someone who's crossed over, they're getting it. So that's their way of saying to me, tell him we're on the job, we're on the ball. Alrighty? So let me get you a quick card, Simon, just to back up what I've just said. Okay, where are we here for Simon? Guys, show me the card for Simon, please. Oh, it's over there, okay. Oh, right here. Here we go. Hey, pal! Simon, if there's any card that you want to pick, it's that one. The Archangel Michael. Top of the tree. Big man himself. Okay? The warrior against worry, pain, stress, negativity. That's the guy to have in your back guard. And he is in your back garden. Okay? Message to you, Simon, tonight is this. I am with you, giving you courage to make the changes that will help you work on the divine life purpose. I'll read it again. I am with you, giving you the courage to make the life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Remember what I said earlier. Divine life purpose doesn't necessarily mean moving towards religious scenarios. The divine life purpose is what you were put here for, how you're going to help mankind, how you're going to help the people around you. And if you've got Archangel Michael in your back helping you move towards the right direction that way, you've got the right person behind you, pal. You could not ask for anything bigger than the Archangel Michael. Go. Make us proud, buddy. Dan stretches. Oh, yeah, you said the message. Yeah, I've read that one. Thank you very much. Dan says, I'll be watching from now on, but bless you, mate. Bless you. Thanks very much. I'd really appreciate it if you guys all y'all, if you'd be so kind as to sort of tell everybody about it and tell them to come and be a part of Reach Across Live, which is still planning to be every single Sunday night, but there are new things coming out, some stuff that I'm really excited about. Okay, and my lovely friend Derek Akora, we're going to be doing some work with Derek, which includes a new radio show with Derek as well, so watch out for that. Okay. Tina says, I'll send you a private message. Thank you, Tina, appreciate that. Gail Moffat, hi Gail. Now off, Paul, was great listening to all the love messages. Alright, Carol, I'll no doubt catch up with you tomorrow. Have a one, and Larry, both y'all in there tonight. Thanks for coming in, both y'all, and thanks for listening in. Please, all y'all, including Larry and Carol, but they know that. Anyway, please copy and paste the show and invite all your friends to be coming and being here next Sunday from 7:30 onwards. Melanie is in the room tonight watching as well. Although Melanie, we're literally just about to call it a day. Wow, says Simon. Thank you so much. I understand. And thank you so much, Simon. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Look forward to seeing you, buddy. Hopefully, something will come through again. No doubt, Stan. Keep it up, buddy. Keep being part of the show, and I'll be drawn to you. You know, and if I get to do a card for you, like, you know, for example, Simon, there just above you. I usually get energies coming in along with it, so you'll get a message to go along with that as well. Okay. So there we go. We're on a little bit longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. But the systems are telling me time to call it a day. Wendy says, love the show. Thank you for picking me. You're very, very welcome. Belinda's back again. Belinda, I hope you got your message, my sweetheart. I hope you got that come through to you and helped you tonight. And do come along and be part of the show again. Spirit Quest Radio will be on Friday this week, if I remember correctly, and I'm looking right now. I've no way of being able to tell you, but I think Spirit Quest Radio is back this coming Friday, and then I will be back on the Sunday. But we will be doing some live stage shows very soon. If you link up with a lovely, lovely medium pal of mine called Barry John, I'll be doing some work with him, and there is a potential that I'll be doing a very, very big 3 medium shows with Barry, myself, and Derek Akora, and that will happen either later this year or definitely next year. If you're listening to me in the United States, then I will be touring the United States next year. So look out for me doing 10 and 10. So we'll be aiming for October in the United States next year, where I'll be doing 10 states and appearing in one city in each state. So if you're in the States and you want me to appear in your state, then do contact us and we will talk to the people who are making the tour happen. In the meantime, all I can say is thank you. Thank you very much for being here tonight. And I really do appreciate you guys being around me. I really do. Wendy says, come to Canada. I would love to come to Canada. Maybe we can make that happen while I'm on the United States tour. Maybe we can do a couple of dates in Canada at the same time. I was supposed to be doing a Canadian radio show with my lovely friend Amelia Pisano. Whether it's going to happen, I don't know just yet, but I'm supposed to be doing something with Amelia Pisano, and that's based in Canada. So I may well do 1 or 2 dates in Canada in the new year. Okay, but let's get through this year first, okay? We've got Halloween coming up. We're trying to look at maybe a couple of one-off cool shows where I'll be on stage, but it'll link into the whole Halloween theme, okay? Do you know what? It's been an exciting few months. You've seen the pictures of the new offices. If you're going to be coming to have one-to-ones with me, you'll be coming to the new offices, and they'll be up and running in a few weeks' time. I'm not doing any private one-to-ones in the meantime, but I will be doing my Skype clinic, which will be on Wednesday AM UK time. If you want to have one of those Skype sessions, then contact me as soon as possible. As soon as I release a Skype date, they get sold out like that, okay? I'll be releasing the Skype date for October over the next 2 days, so watch out for my posts on Facebook and telling you what date I'll be doing the Skype clinic, okay? That'll be the psychic clinic on Skype, and usually they get booked up. As soon as I release the date, bang, they get booked up like that. So I'll be releasing the date. It'll most likely be Tuesday mid-morning. I'll be releasing the date, okay? Only reason being is we have a lot of things happening, and I need to make sure that I'm free to be able to do the sessions. But anyway, it's only for me to say thank you, and thanks very much for your patience tonight. Everything that could go wrong went wrong, and hopefully we'll get it all. It's only software, and we ended up doing it in the end anyway. Thanks once again for being a part of Spirit Quest and being a part of Reach Across Live. I will see you Friday night for Spirit Quest Radio, and I will see you on Sunday for Reach Across Live again. And please feel free to follow me on YouTube. Go onto the YouTube and subscribe. Paul Francis 111. Go onto there, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you'll be able to see the releases that are going to happen there. Follow me on Twitter at Irish _psychic P. Irish Psychic, capitals on both those words, but an underscore in between. So at Irish _psychic, and you'll be able to follow me on Twitter. And I'll be doing a lot of posts on Facebook as well. Good night. God bless you all, and thank you for your support. See you all soon.